Hi, and welcome back to Wicked One Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading about karma. So, watch at your own risk, I guess. We've got the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Tower starting us off today, which is a little foreboding. I also heard no safe passage. So, there's somebody here who has betrayed or done you wrong, and they maybe thought that they had won at some point or that they had, like, kicked you out of a group of people or stopped you from achieving something. But what I really Hi, Tom. What I really see here is somebody's own fortress is coming down. Somebody is going to rue the day, is kind of what I'm hearing. So, somebody messed with the wrong person. Hi there, pirate. Hi, Christina. How you guys doing? All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Just be sad if I didn't get to use my magic wand. All right, so I kind of feel like actually I want to take a couple more cards from the Ghost Tarot. So we'll start there. I hope you're having a wonderful day, everyone, especially the warriors. Roller derby skates? That sounds dangerous. I hope you have some knee pads, maybe like a helmet. All right, what else do we have for justice today? So we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. You may be seeing a lot of twos, but what I really see is somebody having to decide, and I feel like this already happened, somebody having to decide whether or not they were going to be loyal to you in a difficult situation. But I don't think that they ever made the choice. So the fact that there's this ghost hanging out in the ocean and the swords are just kind of balancing on her hands, to me feels like somebody wanted their hands to be clean. They didn't want to be associated with either side or didn't want to speak up in the moment. So it ended up being, I mean, when you do that, you're still making a choice, right? And this person thought they would be able to recoup whatever might be lost with that indecision, and they're not going to be. There's something that I feel like is permanently separating two people. We have the Magician in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, that's not good energy, you guys. This is somebody who is trying to control the situation, and because they were so obsessed with that, they ended up losing control over their own situation. So there was somebody here who was maybe a little bit manipulative, a little bit two-faced, like I said, a little bit hesitant to choose a side. And I feel like they knew that there was somebody really going, like, for your throat. They wanted to, like, wipe you out, ruin something for you. And this person who could have helped you, I feel like this is two different energies, um, didn't speak up, didn't vouch for you, defend you in any way, and thought, I feel like this Temperance card with, the kind of creepy looking lady pouring out of two jugs is like somebody trying to pretend like they were allied with both sides. And they may have thought they got away with this. They may have kind of convinced themselves that nobody saw what they were doing or that they would be able to, like, make this work. And do you see that bright star in the sky behind the Temperance weirdo? Someone was watching. And now we have this is such a weird Ten of Pentacles, but there's two people wading out into this water and then ghosts that look like they're trying to stop them. I feel like there were signs or messages that tried to help this person realize they did have to make a decision and they did need to defend you, and they did not. And now there's a sacrifice. You can see we have the Tower in the back. This is a very like depressing Ten of Pentacles. So this feels like somebody was trying to protect their career, their standing, their finances. There's something here about being a little bit selfish and not wanting to, do the right thing because of that money. We have the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Who are we reading for, you guys? This is gnarly. We've got somebody who, I think I already mentioned this, somebody who thought that they had kind of already won, right? We're probably trying to figure out how they could frame the award or where they wanted to put their trophy. They were assuming everything was just the way they wanted it to. But the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, this is like somebody let something slip, said something they shouldn't have said, or this person kept something that they shouldn't have. So to kind of add color to that, I would say if we were to put a serial killer slant to this, this would be like somebody who talks in prison and then gets caught for another murder, or kept a trophy. But there's something here that's going to tie somebody to whatever happened, and it's taking the whole organization down, the whole family down, whatever it is. There's, I think, a bit of a ongoing problem here. And it's a significant shift with the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse. So this could be a family or a group that has been pretty successful at being awful or, hiding illegal activity with a, front business, something along those lines. There's somebody here who was confident they were covered because they had gotten away with it for so long, who's now flat on their ass, like begging for mercy, basically. Good call, pirate. We have the King of Pirates. It's because I like to call him King Pirate. We have the King of Swords. Do you have any swords over there, pirate? We've got somebody who is really good with their words, really intelligent, but they made the wrong decision. They defended the wrong side or did not defend the right side. And it feels like this person now is accepting that there may be some sort of actual possibility of losing whatever power or wealth that they have accumulated, but they may be putting on a brave face right now. This would be somebody who would, pretend like they were winning until the very last second. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is feeling more so lonely than independent. Someone has pushed a lot of people away. And we have a lot of birds. So usually I see that as a sign of a good intuition or somebody being connected to spirit, but especially because I just drove past or like kind of through, I didn't hurt any of them, like a bunch of vultures. I feel like these birds are coming across more as somebody who has been sitting on the throne and been quite comfortable there is being seen as weak. Like this is people circling, waiting until they can take over. So this feels like a backstabby kind of royal court feel. Like you can't trust anyone. Yep. Because we have the Five of Wands. You can tell there's definitely conflict in this situation. And oh, we have Dina. Hi there. How are you? We've got somebody here who has been, I think, considering walking away from a group, but either keeps coming back or can't quite get themselves to actually leave. And I just saw that last scene in the Johnny Depp movie Blow, where he's doing that one last deal and then he's going to run away and take care of his daughter the rest of his life. This feels like somebody who's like, well, I'll just sit by the sidelines. I'm going to leave it like the next time, you know? And that next time isn't going to be an option. This is like a bunch of infighting that takes down all of the people who have been fighting. All right, let's move to, we're going to grab some Lenormand. This is the Golden Lenormand. We have the woman and the fox. I just heard the fox and the hound. That might resonate for a few of you, but I think we had somebody who was trying to come off as if they were, you know, easy to deal with, respectable, like this woman over here, but really they're this fox. For others of you, the woman was the one who was tricked by the fox. But I think most of you are dealing with somebody who tried to come off as innocent based on how they look, but you figured them out and no one believed you. Or at least no one acted on it if they did. All right, we've got just like the birds flying over the Nine of Pentacles, we've got owls or birds with the Tower. Generally, in the Lenormand, I see this more so as like a group of people or a business, an actual structure, whereas the Tower can mean like more so what's going on in your life. Is your whole life kind of like crumbling? So I do feel like there's some sort of, like, even if it's just three people who constantly hang out and they work together and they live together, something like that. There's a group of people that thought that they could do whatever they wanted and they're falling apart. There are people talking about what's going on with this and why didn't anybody like fix the problem before it literally crushed the whole situation. We're going to move to the Egyptian tarot. I watched a couple of like YouTube videos on hieroglyphs so that I could learn how to write my name in hieroglyphs. If you're wondering where I fall on the spectrum of nerdy and not nerdy. It was really cool though. And then I found out that the cartouche, which is how you denote that somebody's, you know, hieroglyphs represent a name, is how they actually cracked the code to figure out what the hieroglyphs actually meant. So I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, we have Seven of Cups clarifying the Six of Wands. Somebody was basically crafting an illusion to mask whatever their actual activities or intent was so they can continue whatever they were doing that I assume was making them money. We have the Six of Pentacles under the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is a gift It's almost like there's a gift that was meant to confuse someone. Like somebody was trying to like kind of under the table bribe, but not like to your face bribe. For others of you, there was a gift given to the person or group that thought that they were, infallible. And it was like the Trojan horse. Because I'm seeing with this Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing the lotus bud that is not open. And then it's like, okay, I'm in. Now I can like explore. So take it how it resonates. But there's something here about confusion being addressed or lifted via a gift. Could also be intuition, of course. Another six. So we have the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords right here. The Six of Swords is safe passage. This is what initially I said was denied to somebody who let you down or betrayed you. So I see somebody having promised these people they would be able to fix this or there would be safe passage. Likely a masculine energy was promising them like leniency or, like I said, safe passage. But I feel like there wasn't room. Do you see how the cup at the bottom on the Three of Cups doesn't have anything in it, but the other two do? I don't know if it was by design or if it just worked out that way, but somebody is not getting out of a difficult situation that they were pretty confident they would be able to get out of. And with the Three of Chalices under the King of Swords, it could really be that it was too visible or too public to be able to help somebody. We have the Queen of Chalices, Seven of Wands in the reverse. We already had that right here. And this is somebody acting indefensively, like whatever they're doing can't really be justified. I feel like there's somebody who is really trying to control someone else's life. I keep looking at the Ankh that's in the Queen of Chalices hand and kind of hearing something along the lines of like she holds life in her hands, like she controls the whole thing. So this could be like a really strong feminine energy that is kind of a brute and handles things not delicately. Like in my mind, I'm picturing, you know, more drug movie type things where people were just really, really focused on themselves. Like this feels like somebody who is trying to make money in an illegal way or trying to. No, I think it really is making money in a false way. Now that could be like insurance scheme, stealing from people, but there's an element here of confidence. Like I'm not going to get caught doing this because we have the Six of Wands coming out again. But who do you see popping up in the middle there? That's Anubis, and it's like to me, it's like he's just sitting there waiting and nodding like, yeah, you can do that right now, but remember you're going to have to get tested in the Hall of Two Truths and you're probably going to fail. So yeah, no, proceed. This is great entertainment. All right, what else do we have? Five of Wands in the reverse. So there was a lot of argument, like type conversation, a lot of name calling and finger pointing. And then somebody decided this is how we're going to deal with this situation. And that just created inner conflict. People didn't necessarily like the plan, right? Hi, Brianna. And Veronica, welcome, welcome. What else do we have? Another seven, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. This feels to me like some sort of scheme or way that these people would approach somebody they perceive to be naive or innocent. Like these people would be represented by the crocodile here, and they look for others that they can take advantage of. Somebody who maybe wouldn't notice if money went missing or anything really. They look for kind people and maybe ask for like a charitable gift. But this has all been seen. This is not something they're getting away with. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, someone's like afraid to admit that this is probably actually the end. They're trying to kind of talk themselves into more confidence and say, like, you've been getting away with this for how long now? But I feel like there's something here about it's your time to get caught. It's your time to, learn your lesson. You've been doing this for too long, whatever it is, this scheme or way of taking advantage of people. With the Empress in the reverse in particular, specifically because it's under the Three of Cups, which is about socializing, reunions, getting to know people. This is somebody who would use their looks or their charms to convey that they were kind or generous themselves, but really they were looking to take from somebody, right? All right, we've got a couple more from the Egyptian Tarot, and then we'll move to the Kipper. This feels like the right move. We've got the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Whatever was taken is going to be returned, and quickly. The Chariot can represent the law. This could be related to the reading I did. I think it said the long arm of the law in the title. But we've got somebody who is well aware of what's been going on, and there's a plan to make sure whoever was, feeling a sense of loss is going to get back whatever they lost. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and Ace of Swords. Somebody knows the truth about why this was lost and where it is, who has it. But you have protection, or you have somebody on your side that knows exactly what happened, even though there was someone who failed you at the beginning here who could have helped you. It's like it was a test for that person. They failed. And so there was a backup plan. Now there's somebody else coming in to help you out. All right, what else do we have? Despair and gift. I told you it has something to do with a gift. Somebody knows there's evidence that ties them to whatever this scheme is, or this issue, this way of taking advantage of people. And there are, I think, loyal people that shouldn't have been loyal to them that are going to suffer as well. We have Mature Man in the reverse. This is telling me that there was somebody who had an opportunity to stand up and say, this was really like my deal. I shouldn't be like letting everyone go down for it. But with sudden wealth here, I feel like it was too much for someone to be a good person. Like there was too much draw to the materialism and power for somebody to be like willing to admit that they may end up in like jail. I'm seeing this toil and labor as jail. because this feels like somebody who doesn't like to work. I think I called that. Imprisonment indeed. Wow. Okay, you guys. So somebody is getting karma for being pretty lame and dishonest. We're going to get a couple cards from the situations deck. We have triggers, name, car, place, and intervention. Yeah. So somebody had little pieces of information like fed to them. Like, we know you can get there, buddy. What does that mean? It means your friend's a thief. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop them? No? Okay, we will. That's what happened. Somebody decided they would just ignore what was going on. They didn't need to like get involved. And that was just enough to send the message that they were actually perfectly comfortable with being involved. And this was done against somebody that had shown unconditional love to one or more of these people. Obviously, that could also mean platonic love, right? I assume this is you, but we have somebody that was really intent on making your life difficult because this unconditional love thing that you offer made a lot of people, I think, fall in love with you or want to be around you, and it really pissed this person off. This drama queen doesn't have to be a feminine. This is somebody who I think was really controlling, really obsessed with being like the most powerful, the most sought after, lover, whatever it was. They wanted to be the best of the best. And you kind of put them to shame. So they went after you. Gossip. Projected. And pressure cooker. So I think in the next couple of weeks, you'll hear a story or you'll hear some sort of information that confirms for you that this person who went up against you is in hot shit. As in, isn't hot shit, but is also in hot shit. What's up? And I'm not laughing about someone being in a pressure cooker. I'm just laughing at my own joke, just to clarify. But we have somebody that is eating their just desserts. If this was somebody that was using other people for money, they are no longer able to do that. People don't trust them or don't believe them. And with offer on the table, I feel like there's something really magical that's about to happen in your life. Could be love, could be work, could be both. And this person has been really trying to impact whether or not anything like this could come to you. This is almost like the universe teasing this drama queen, like, oh, are you safely in your cell? Cool. Here's how that person that you hated is doing. Yeah, new job, just bought a yacht. Yeah, it's really going great. Okay, see you later. Like rubbing it in their face a little bit. Like this is why you can't have this green-eyed monster thing going on. You can't spend your life coveting other people's lives, watching, obsessing, trying to find ways to take them down. It's just not going to be tolerated. That was beautiful, wasn't it? All right, so we have realization. This is their true colors coming out. This Empress in the reverse that they were trying to hide. They wanted everyone to think that they were, I don't know, someone of high honor, someone to be respected or even loved or lusted after. No, not anymore. Now people see them as kind of desperate, cruel. So this drama queen was trying to impact your love life for sure. Because we have commitment and we have soulmate. This person, I believe, felt pretty strongly that someone who was into you was their soulmate. So they needed to take you out so that they could keep whoever they thought was theirs. Now, you may not even know who this person is. This person may not have said boo to you about being addicted to your energy or wanting to date you or anything like that. But if they said anything that made this drama queen jealous, that basically set this bloodhound on your scent and they wanted to find a way to mess with you. We're going to get a little bit more information from the Everyday Tarot. We're at 31 minutes. Try to make sure that we don't get too long because then we sometimes have some audio issues. You're right, pirate. Karma doesn't forget where you live. Dun dun. Five of Cups. Someone is in regret and wishing that they had taken their train ticket and hopped board when they had the option. This Two of Wands is somebody kind of longingly looking out a window, thinking about how things would have gone if they had done the right thing. But they didn't. With the Moon, there's some element of this person's behavior coming out as well. Whoever could have said something but didn't, or could have stopped it but didn't. This could be the person who's into you. We have the Page of Pentacles. And I didn't mean to say it to, imply that there aren't oodles of people that are into you. We have Page of Pentacles and the Tower in the reverse. A fresh start. A fresh start for those that have been terrorized by this drama queen. A fresh start for the drama queen, although probably slightly less fresh, right? This is a serious ending. Something is being stolen back or yanked out of somebody's hands and given back to its rightful owner. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and Seven of Pentacles, whatever this group was trying to achieve is not going to happen. They were still waiting to see if it had worked, whatever had worked, but they didn't actually have the right intent. They didn't know how to work together well, and everything is falling apart now. It's like when you watch one of those great heist movies and you're like, man, this sounds like really complicated. Do you think they're actually going to? No, they're not going to get away with it because we know what happened. Okay, yeah. So we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So there was fighting that happened among these people because they were like, this should have gone off just fine. We've done this before. I've done this before. There was an expectation of success and they didn't have success. And it created some drama within that group that had previously been pretty tight, pretty close to each other, difficult to separate. Yes, it's a really good idea to thank, anyone really, the universe, deity, your ancestors, for whatever good happens, because it does feel like somebody here has been protected. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case in terms of ancestors. We have the Empress in the upright and the Page of Wands. I like this. So whoever had something that was, lost or taken, there's going to be some good news coming in with this Page of Wands. And it's like underneath the Moon and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that comes out of nowhere that makes you kind of chuckle a little bit, like, does you guys pay me back, huh? Yeah, no, that's a great way to do it. I feel like it's going to help bring you back from being maybe a little bit upset over what's happened. Damn it, you guys. Sorry, my hair gets everywhere. We have the Star, the Lovers in the reverse. Sorry, and the Stars in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Somebody is realizing they are now powerless to stop the decision regarding love that they didn't want. That star in the reverse is probably you in terms of somebody wanting to make you come across as the opposite of what you really are, as maybe a problem or as what their actual energy was, so that somebody wouldn't choose you or somebody wouldn't favor you or so you wouldn't be included in a group. But they've been exposed and nobody wants to work with this person. Nobody wants to partner with this person anymore. They see that what they've been working on is really just undermining everyone around them. And with the King of Cups, I feel like there are people that are kind of tapping into how they really feel, breaking free of whatever the illusion was here, and seeing people for who they truly are. So I feel like there's almost like a Daenerys Targaryen vibe here where people that initially didn't want to follow you or didn't think you were, as awesome as you clearly are coming around to seeing you for who you really are and kind of impressed, right? We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So we have, I think, kind of like an interesting version here. It's almost like people tried really hard to see you in a certain way, like vilify you or assume the worst of you. And you didn't really change. You kept doing you, right? And people are still seeing you in a different way. They had to come around. You haven't changed, not in a bad way. You're still awesome. But there was, I think, a lot of external opinion here that was being tossed around, trying to get people to, gossip, trying to get people to not be your friend or not support you and ostracize you. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Chariot, and this means somebody, I knew there was some that fell. This means somebody has lost out on whatever fortune they thought they were building. So they wanted you to lose everything, and now they're losing everything. They wanted you to be confused, but you're happy because things are getting balanced out. Things are getting back to normal the way that they should have been. All right, we're going to grab a couple from the Zodiac Fortune, and then we'll call it a day. We have, you are inclined to make people happy. Don't trust too many people. Be very careful in what others tell you. I feel like, so it has a lucky number on here, but I just want to say 87, not 86 or 876. So I feel like 8 or 7 or 87 could be lucky for you. And then you have genius thoughts, which should be carried through. So if you have like a book you want to write, or maybe you're looking to do a documentary or produce an album, there's something here that you've already been thinking on, and you should do that. You might have a little bit of insecurity or a lack of confidence around that, but you can work on that. You'll fix that. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you probably in a couple hours. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If I can get my mouse to work. Oh. Bye, guys.